Everybody's Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about what probate costs. Before I get to that, I want to remind you though, if you have any questions related to probate or estate planning and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can do so by going to probatemeeting.com. All right, what does probate cost? What a loaded question. Any attorney that's worth their salt is going to tell you it depends. And it really does depend. It depends on several different factors. When it comes to probate in Washington state though, what I can tell you right off the bat is no one should ever be charging you a percentage of the estate. That happens in California. I think it happens in some other places, but it should never happen here. And it should never happen here for a couple of reasons. Reason number one is it's not specifically allowed under the law. That doesn't make it illegal, but like in California, probate fees are specifically sort of outlined in the rules. So that's why you have that option, and that's why most people most attorneys utilize that option, is because it's in the law and it gets attorneys more money. The other reason though why you shouldn't be doing a percentage of the estate in Washington state is because the probate process here is much smoother, much more streamlined. There's much less court. There's much less work, quite frankly, than there are in some of these other states. So that is number one. All right. Now, if you don't pay, a percentage of the estate, you have two options. You have hourly fees and you have flat fees. We tend to do flat fees here. I'm not going to tell you exactly what our prices are, only because the price kind of depends on what's involved. And there are many different things that can be involved. There can be a will, there can be no will. There can be what's called non-intervention powers, and there can be a lack of non-intervention powers. Those two things create a difference in the price that's going to be quoted to you, because there's a difference in the work that is involved. If you have a bunch of heirs, that can also change things a little bit, because there's more work. And the way we try to structure our fees, at least, is the more value we provide, the more it costs, as you might expect. So this one's going to be a shorty but a goodie. I really wanted to make sure to point out that if people are charging a percentage of the estate, that's probably not the person that I would choose. There are a bunch of great probate attorneys out there that charge a reasonable fee. We're one of them, but there are more. There are others out there. And then you just have to base it, figure out if the value that they're offering, that the attorney is offering, the price, is worth the work that is to be done. And most of the time it is. Probate is not necessarily a super complicated process, but if you haven't done it before, it is very process oriented, which means there are several steps that you must follow. You must follow them in the right order. You must meet specific deadlines. You must give specific notice. You must do specific things, or it can cause problems. Okay, but when it comes to fees, just know these two things really. Number one, no percentages of the estate, and number two, Washington State's probate process is relatively streamlined, which means you often will be paying a little bit less than you might pay somewhere else. But again, that all kind of depends, all right, on the situation. So that is it. Hopefully this was nice and cloudy for you, but I wanted to give you some perspective going into a conversation about fees, about what to consider, what to think about, and really what to know is not true. Okay, so that is it. As always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you know someone that needs to hear this, please share it with them. If you have a question or comment, please leave it. And if you want to talk more about your specific probate, if you want to learn what the fee might be for your specific case, or if you just have any questions or whatever, please go to probatemeeting.com. You can set up a time to talk with us over the phone or in person. Nope, not in person, coronavirus, over the phone for free. probatemeeting.com. All right, that's it for today. As always, I am Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.